Well, um, reading some Art of War um, made me do some thinking lately about a lot of things. But interesting enough, I got a story for you guys. Um, yes, it has to do with my continuing search for women. Um, I met a young lady. She's 21 years old, and I'm starting to worry about society's morale as a whole. Um, we had a discussion about a topic, and the topic was dating. And from what I got from that discussion, it appears that from her that when you're dating somebody, you're actually going out with them. And I questioned that, and I told her, in the generation I grew up, when you're dating somebody, it was really more like an interview stage where you're trying to get to know the person on a personal level. You probably met the person at a job, in the street, wherever, school, and whatnot. You want to know the person a little bit more before you take a complete interest in them. So you went on a date. Um, the term dating means you can date more than one person. Um, but when I was talking to her, uh, she told me that when you're dating somebody, you're actually, officially with that person, and that it was okay to have sex with someone you're dating. Um, I don't know what happened or where the rule changed, but you know, normally you're not supposed to have sex until you're married. Anyway, other it would be considered fornication, depending on what religion you're into. But let's keep religion out of this for a second. You would think that you would give yourself up, um, especially your body, in an intimate way like that with someone you know you're going to be committed to. When you're dating someone, there is no commitment in it because you're still in the stage of getting to know the person. That's like going to a job interview and someone's paying you a salary to be in the interview. What if you don't want the job? Then the person's, up, Craps Creek, just gave you a paycheck. You don't even want the job. You go and get another job. So it's the same scenario for dating. You're dating someone, you get intimate with them, you have sex with them, and they go, you know something, I was dating this other person, I think the person's better. So you just gave up your body for what? Nothing. So, she had her view on it, and I had my view on it, and it just goes to show, how, you know, today's young women are just, they're out there. And anyway, that's one story. Another story was this girl that I was trying to get to know. Um, don't want to put any names out there. We're not going to make a scenario out of it. But she was very rude in the beginning, but I tried to give space because, a lot of girls, they rude to guys. They, I don't know what the problem is, whether some guy must have did something to them and whatever. She's bisexual, pangender. I forgot what they even call themselves. They create these new types of people every day. But whatever the case is, um, she came to the Ark and we had a discussion, and she told me one time that, you know like she'll when she's playing with herself, she'll think about me. And I'm like, okay, that was insulting, but I was like, whatever, there's some childish crap. And her thing is that I can't get any nook from a girl. So I'm like, but I'm not searching for that. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for companionship. The sex comes with it. And I'm like, everyone overrates sex. I don't understand. Like, if you get into a relationship, sex is a part of it. It's just gonna come there naturally. So you don't have to be like a fiend to get it. If you're a fiend to get it, and like, there are other unsavory manners in which you can get it without going through all that hassle. Like, there's ways you can buy it. There's ways you can manipulate it. I'm like, guys do these things every day. So it's like, sex is not it's not a priority. It just goes with the territory. But the guys here at the Ark has a joke. They call me desert penis. There's another word for it, but I don't want to use that in this video. But they call me Emperor Desert Penis because my penis has been inactive for a while since my last, relationship that went sour. And I try to tell these guys, well, it shows you the difference in maturity. That if I wanted to wet my penis so that I will no longer be desert status, that's not hard. Like, any guy can actually do it. But according to them, they're like that's the status in order to get respect from guys. And I remember when I was like 12, and 15, we used to do that in high school. And it's sad that at the age I am and at the age these guys are, that they're actually still doing it. But back to the lady in question. She had the audacity to send me a Facebook message. And the Facebook message says, "That's why I can get a guy or a girl sexually whenever I want. And I'm going to always be dry." Uh, it bothers me, but not the way most people think it's going to bother me. It doesn't bother me in the sense like, oh, well, she's getting some and I'm not. It bothers me that that's the mentality that they have. That this isn't about any relationships. This isn't about companionship. This is about who can take advantage of who sexually and get brownie points for it. And this is why my search is so difficult, because I don't know what it is. It could be the environment that I'm in. It's like a zoo. And perhaps it's a smell. I need to get out. I need to find me a real woman that's looking for something significant, something substantial, something of substance. And it's going to be difficult because this environment breeds the wrong type of agendas in people, both men and women. Their agendas are, they don't care about consideration or understanding or ambition. They don't care about none of that. It's about me, 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 me. That's all they care about. Girls who've had relationships where men dog them out, they're so scared to get back in a relationship, they put up this indestructible wall where good men, it's so difficult for them to get through. But then a bad guy can charm their way right through the wall, putting them back in a cycle in which they get hurt again, making it more difficult for them to find a good man until they turn bisexual or lesbian. Now they're not even looking for men. Man, this is crazy. This is really crazy. I never thought that like society would get to this level. But I'm a trooper, and I don't give up. So, that's not me. I have to win the game. That's how it is. And I'm just going to keep trying, and I know eventually I'll find the right person. And when I do, this time I'll learn from my first two mistakes, and I'll just won't repeat those mistakes again. And then I'll be able to live a happy life in terms of that, and then, continue with the empire. But anyway, I don't know why I'm up this late, but I have Battlefield to run later on in about 4 hours, so I guess I'm going to get 2 or 3 hours of sleep and then get up and get out of here. I'll talk to you guys another time. Later.